everybody, Nico here. Hope you're having a wonderful end to your January 2022. I know I am. The weekly tarot forecasts for this week, the week starting the 31st, are available to everybody. And I was just, wrapping up doing some recordings for them, and I started to get this guidance that these do need to be out there for everybody. Normally, they are only available to YouTube member supporters and Patreon supporters, but I do follow my guides, I follow my guidance, and so that is what we are doing for this week. We are at the beginning of a very big era and narrative shift, especially with, Venus going direct and then Mercury going direct later on this week, and so I hope this really helps you out. If you would like continued access to these weeklies, you can sign up to either become a YouTube member supporter or a Patreon supporter. If you are interested in just horoscopes only, then the YouTube membership supporter option is for you. And if you are interested in access to things like early releases and weekly lives, as well as discounts on top of the weekly tarot readings, then Patreon is an option for you, and you can always see down below for more details. So I hope you enjoy these weeklies, guys. Thank you so much for dropping by, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it, and of course engagement helps this channel out a lot. And if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your week starting January 31st, 2022. And just a quick heads up for all y'all out there, if you're watching your rising sign, remember your rising sign's giving you additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign forecast is showing up. And your moon sign is going to be showing you the less prominent, albeit still significant side story that's also playing out throughout the course of the week. And if you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. This week, the big spiritual theme and the big focus you have going on is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. And so a lot of this week is going to be acquiring a lot of new tools and a lot of new skills in order to finally get things that have been either stalled or maligned in some way working. Because the Eight of Pentacles reversed, when we're talking about a spiritual theme, what's going on behind the scenes of everything, it's all about rooting out the cause and the core of a lot of stalls themselves, delays, or mistakes or misfires that have been going on in recent history, and clearing them and solving them for good in a way that is not only sustainable, but in a way that also creates a powerful retroactive fix on a lot of different areas of our life at the same time. This could be a week where, with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, a lot of troublemaker elements in your life are going to be getting revealed. And it's time for you to be ready to kind of throw your weight around in order to start enforcing a bit more orderly behavior, a bit more peace, a bit more efficiency, as well as bringing in a lot of solutions to issues that maybe you thought you would have been forced to live with or abide by. The Eight of Pentacles reversed here is basically saying, if you do, it's only going to create more problems. Let's just deal with it. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, and your finances, we do have the Queen of Swords reversed. And there could actually be a confrontation that has been waiting to happen. And it could be coming out this week with somebody in either a professional, financial, or maybe a family situation as it relates to practical concerns that has ultimately been trying to unravel or reap or pull apart every opportunity for advancement or every opportunity for growth in a joint venture possible. With the Queen of Swords reversed, we are more often than not seeing a malignant person or a malignant influence that is doing this on purpose for whatever reason. And in a lot of cases with the Queen of Swords reversed, it may just be because this person is doing this either because they have a personal issue with you, a personal issue with the family, a personal issue with the office, or a personal issue they're just not dealing with themselves. And the Queen of Swords reversed is real bad about just bringing that shit to work with them. This is going to be a time where you are going to have to be a better enforcer of not only your own boundaries, but also equivalent exchange and fairness. Because with the Queen of Swords reversed, what we often have is a situation that can only be solved by pushing back. And no amount of, lines in the sand are really going to do anything here. If you do, which I think that, I would recommend, you are going to find that a lot of people are going to show up to second your motion, to back you up in this situation. And this may be a test for a lot of you Scorpio people to be able to let go of any kind of guilty conscience about sticking up for yourselves or taking down somebody, whatever their stupid personal story is, who is creating hell for other people, either at work or in the family situation, okay? They have no scruples about creating ill situations for you or harm for you. You have to have no scruples about protecting you and yours you care about, okay? And it may not be a her, by the way, but here you go. When it comes to your community, with friends, relatives, other people in your life, you do have the Hermit card upright. And with the Hermit card upright, I'm seeing somebody that is stepping in as sort of a sidekick, a sort of backup for you this week. Somebody that you either have not had a lot of communication with in recent history, or somebody that you've maybe become estranged from, is going to be stepping into the inner circle, whether this is for all time now, right? A big, strong, awesome reunion, or maybe just kind of dipping in and out. Maybe they like to be that sort of mysterious hermit figure after all. There is a gift that they are bringing to the table, whether it's a gift of their own talents and abilities or a connection they have, or maybe a tool they are giving to you to help you get a lot of this work done. The Hermit card is showing up as somebody that is not only going to be providing you backup in something that you're taking on, but they're also initiating some other kind of new venture, proposition, or journey that you can take that could prove to be either gainful in a financial way, or possibly something that could be a really interesting spice of life to add to your social life. Whoever this Hermit card is, they are coming in with the hookup. When it comes to your challenge this week, however, you do have the Four of Swords reversed. This is a week where we've got to make sure that we are doing our best to, yes, maintain our own boundaries, maintain our own sense of balance, and maintain our own sense of stability, because it does look like you're going to be in a situation where, if you're not careful, this could be a very frenetic time. With the Four of Swords reversed, it's a very busy, it's a very hectic, it's a very stressful week, and there are a lot of demands. And we have to make sure that we know where our limits are. Otherwise, we could become a bit frazzled. The Four of Swords reversed is also indicating that this is a time where a lot of you Scorpio people, if you're not careful, may end up becoming susceptible to external pressures, social pressures, or, any other kind of pressure, because of some of the high stakes situations that you're going to be involved in. Make sure that you are letting yourself recharge, letting yourself reset, and again, reinforce those boundaries, especially where social and financial or even spiritual pressures are concerned, because we don't want to tip, we don't want to fold, and we don't want to be bowled over. When it comes to love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Six of Pentacles reversed. And this week, there may be a point in a relationship or a committed partnership where something needs to be cut off that we have been sustaining, either as a couple or as a marriage or as a family. And the Six of Pentacles reversed may be something that you and a partner are deciding to do as a united front, especially when it comes to something that we have allowed to be present or have an influence or a space in our home or in our family or in our goings on that has actually proven to be more taking more than giving, or creating disharmony, or introducing elements that we do not want around ourselves or maybe even around our children. With the Six of Pentacles reversed, we are either reversing a permission that we had once given, or we are deciding to turn aside from a path we are on, or maybe a social engagement that we have, in favor of something that is much better suited. This could have bigger ripple effects down the road, especially if we may be finding that we are making this decision between family situations, or we may actually be cutting off a certain household or a certain family involvement that is actually proving to be in need of taking some serious space from us, or we taking some serious space from them. When it comes to those of you who are currently single or available to new people, the Six of Pentacles reversed is indicating that a lot of you may actually be finding that you and somebody that you have been seeing may be discussing becoming more official or becoming exclusive this week, as we are, actually narrowing our options or choosing not to look at other options. And those of you who are not talking to anybody right now may actually meet somebody that would like to see you, but is not interested in necessarily playing the field. And depending on how you feel about that, that may be something you're okay with or something you're not okay with. But the option will be there on the table. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.